Hi guys. I'm gonna clean my room, and the reason why I'm doing it on stream, you know, entertainment, because some people like to watch people clean, some people like to just listen to them yap. Warning, I will be yapping, gossiping, and if you have severe OCD, do not be watching this, please. Thank you. And I mean this like future reference, since this is a live stream. Once it's officially like posted, like I'm done with the stream and it's on my channel forever. That's why I'm saying trigger warning if you have severe OCD, do not watch this. My room is a disaster with possibly molded cups. In this stream, I will also be doing random stuff, art, candy, drawing. In fact, I also need to check if my phone bill has been paid yet, because I am yet still unsure. Some people who are curious, why am I doing this, streaming while I'm cleaning? It's because I'm bored, have no one to yap to, and I know if I yap on a stream, it goes public, so in that case, I'm yapping to everyone. And I love yapping. Yay. And I also have some intense gossip to spill. I also here soon will fix my makeup. I will fix my hair because I just got off school, I don't know how long ago, but I recently just got off school, like 30 minutes ago. So since I got off school, I'm here now. I'm living the dream. And my boyfriend's still at school. So, yeah, I'm just... Also, if you do look in the description I put down for the stream, it does have an @ in there, and it leads to my bestie named Ozzy. I call her Ozzy. Best name. Because she has been such a great friend to the point where I don't even have the words to say it. I should have written shit down to say. But she's been such a good friend, always watching my streams, always commenting on the shorts or the videos or anything in general. The type of friend that supports you for being you on a channel in a public area. So, another trigger warning. If you have, I don't know what it's called, the phobia of mold or the phobia of cramped spaces, I suggest you do not watch this because you will be confused on how I live in this disaster of a room. And when I say disaster of a room, I'm going to give a quick sneak peek, but either way, you're going to see it because I'm going to clean and I'm going to explain how my ADHD brain works. So this is my room at the moment. Some might ask, how have you been living in this area for I don't even know how long, but I've been living in this room forever. I will admit it sucks being in a room that's cramped, but it also sucks cleaning. So yeah. I'm checking my phone at the moment while yapping. Another thing. My brother is sick. I have emetophobia, so whoever has emetophobia, you are not alone in this video. Why am I saying video? In this live stream, you are not alone if you also have emetophobia. I have emetophobia. My brother is sick. He's in the living room. So if you hear him in the wall, in the hallway, because our hallway is right over here through this wall, you can hear the slightest tap like this into the hallway. So, yes, And he's, in fact, right out there towards where the living room is. So if you hear him because of how he's sick, you have emetophobia, I'm so sorry. Make sure to have your volume really down because I do talk loud. Oh, yes, my phone turned on. See? My phone bill's not paid. Hold up. I need to go into a Google Meet really quick, so you will hear me saying stuff because I'm talking to someone else. Because I'm going to give Elijah my phone number. He asked for it. Different Elijah, not the one that told me to kill myself. Whole different Elijah. Can I call people? My phone bill isn't paid. So yeah. I will also have that Google Meet open, so if I just randomly start talking to someone random, it's because I am also on a Google Meet. Do not believe me? Give me a second. If you do not believe me, my proof is right here. This is my proof. Yes, that is a DAWS IPFB. Anyways, so that is my proof. I'm waiting for my friend to get on. At the same time as waiting for my boyfriend to message me because, oh my god. Yeah. Anyways, I sounded so zesty saying that. Just a little, anyways. Also, for the people that are in Martinsville, Indiana, no, I'm not giving away my address because I'm saying for the people. For the people. So I'm not giving away my address. Okay. Take that, YouTube. Can't get me in trouble for that. Basically, I'm congratulating the people here in Martinsville, Indiana, because school is over tomorrow. And I have a plan for tomorrow at school. Basically, I'm going to get into a fuck ton of trouble at dismissal because, like, what are they going to do? Take away my recess the next day? Like, I get that they could, like, suspend you for a week when you get back into your new school. But what's the point? What's the point? Just don't go. Anyways. So, yeah. I will be gossiping a lot. Not really. And yeah. Let's get started. I'm gonna fix my hair up a bit. Remember, if you have intense OCD, I suggest you do not look at, like, my room at the moment. Click off of this stream. I have all the 7 million streams out there. Click off of this one. That's if you have OCD. I have nothing against people with OCD. Because my mom has it. Okay, I haven't. Against my mom, I have problems. Okay. Yes. So, recently I did this little YouTube video quiz thingy. I don't know what it was, but it was like collecting data or some shit like that. And, said what's the main something for your YouTube channel? So I decided I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna say other and click, oh yeah, just doing random stuff. And the reason why I did this little thingy, the little YouTube data gathering thing, is because apparently it helps your stream a little bit and helps the people who, you know, actually want to watch streams kind of like this get to find it because it kind of puts your stream in the right place. Same with the tags, which is what I do a lot. Yes, I'm trying to fix my hair. Leave me alone. But so yeah, I overheard on the bus So, no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump when I say Trump, okay? He does not work at my school. Nope. And hopefully never. That Cheeto needs to, I'm sorry for anyone who, like, believes in Trump, but, like, he's ruining our freedom of speech. I'll explain why in a second. But I overheard on the bus this kid, hold on, let's call him, I don't know, Jaden. So Jaden was, talking to, I'm just going to say their real names, not like anyone knows them. Evan, he was over here talking on the bus, I was over here eavesdropping because I was staring off into the distance, nothing to do. He was talking about Mr. Trump, aka, what do you call it? Backup principal, whatever you call those things. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, I hear out of this kid's mouth, "Oh yeah, Mr. Trump threw a chair at a student." I'm sorry, isn't there a hands-off policy? Like, I know that has nothing to do with hands off, because your hands are not on a student. But hands-off policy also, I don't know about your guys' school, in this school, hands-off policy also means no harm. And plus, aren't teachers supposed to be teaching, not throwing chairs at students? I mean, I could be wrong, I could be right, but I'm right when it comes to the state I'm in. So I'm over here, I'm like, that's not right. Assistant principal throwing chairs at students, that's not right. Now, I may have heard them wrong, I may have heard them right, but I swear on my dead grandma's ashes, they said that. Hold up. Then we've also got, so apparently, I don't remember their names. I do remember their names, who I think said it, but I'm not going to assume. But these, I swear, the amount of sluts and whores that are here in our school are intensely bad. They're like horribly bad. Basically, I don't remember who said it because this was a while ago, but apparently someone decided to tell the whole entire school, "Oh yeah, I dated this kid, broke up with them, dated them again, broke up with them, and dated them again in one day." Like, I'm sorry. This motherfucker was wearing, this bitch was wearing her words like an achievement. Like, that's not an achievement. To be dating someone, break up with them, date with them, break up with them multiple times in one day. That is unhealthy. Not unhealthy obsession, just unhealthy. Sorry, I'm down here because I'm doing something. Thinking of more stuff to gossip about, but I'm not finding anything in my brain. I mean, my brain is the size. What brain? What are you talking about? What brain? Sorry. My brain is the size of an ant, okay? Though I probably don't even have one, probably because of how I was obsessed with sniffing bleach and inhaling smoke. As in, like, cigarette smoke. Secondhand smoking. No, speaking of that, I just realized my mom was letting me secondhand smoke. Basically, my mom, when I was a kid, she used to smoke a lot, okay? Like, every day. Smoking was an everyday thing. Sorry, I'm scared. smoking was an everyday thing for my mom, casual. I was getting used to it. I was like, okay, as long as she's outside. Eventually, she smoked inside the house. And I was like, what's this weird smell? I kind of like it. Now, in this process of me thinking that, I went over to mom's room where I was smelling this because I have a keen sense of smell. So I smelled that from afar. And she was over here smoking that cigarette, and I was like, that's what that smells like? She said, yeah. So I just hung out in her room. Every time she blew out smoke, I was there, secondhand smoking. Holy crap. Okay, sorry. Okay, there. So basically, my mom was letting me secondhand smoke. Is that why I lost brain cells? Like, oh. Literally, my IQ has to be lower than a 40. I know, concerning, but sad but true. Why is there screaming outside? Oh, it's them. What I mean by it's them is there's a bunch of kids, Kyler, Dallas, stuff like that. They go around setting houses on fire and start doing gangster shit, thinking, oh yeah, it's so cool to be a gangster. Like, I'm sorry, gangster my ass. Like, if you think it's exciting to be a gangster, get caught by the police. Okay. So I did say I was going to, reason with why I said Trump is stealing our freedom of speech. Basically, so you know how war is going on. Well, it's not necessarily a war since Iran isn't fighting back. I don't think. I don't know. I haven't checked in with that in a bit. But you know how Trump started a little fight with Iran, bombing them and shit? Well, do I need to bring up the fact the Democrats were over here telling them, hey, this isn't a good idea. They could fight back. We could die. See, though the Democrats said, oh yeah, we shouldn't do that. We could die. Humanity will start to deteriorate. I can't say that word. Sorry, my speech is bad. They started to explain, saying, oh yes, this will kill us all. We should not do this. But Trump was over here going against what they were saying and like, you don't get to choose. I'm the president. I think he's the president. I don't remember. Okay, leave me alone. In my history, I suck. But he was over here like, shut up. You don't get to tell me what to do. I'm at a higher rank. Which is a pretty bad thing to represent for your people, considering no one's above the law. And he was basically pushing off the Democrats, saying how their speech does not matter at the moment. What matters is the starting a fight with Iran, bombing them and taking over their land. Probably, I assume that's what his original intention was. Basically, that's a way of taking away Democrats' freedom of speech, because if I'm right, Democratic stands for demo, which is people, and crat rule. I think that's what it meant. I don't remember. I could be close. I could be far. But continuing on, basically he was taking away the Democrats' freedom of speech by saying, oh yeah, your opinion does not matter to me. I'm in charge. So some people may go against what I'm saying. Some people may have better reasons or worse reasons, or I don't know. But this is my personal opinion and what my mom thinks. So I'm just going with what my mom thinks because it's, in my mind, it makes more sense. And We've also got the fact that, so recently another California fire happened. This one has nothing to do with freedom of speech, by the way. It's neglect. Trump is neglecting to help California. Because I was watching the news. I could be wrong. He could be doing something. So do not do anything to me. Do not start denying with what I say. Stop, don't fight with me on this, okay? Because I'm saying what I know. I'm giving my opinion. Because freedom of speech does exist in my world. Basically, I was watching the news and California had another fire. What I find hilarious is that right after we were talking about the California fires, Trump ended up on screen sitting there saying, I want to build another ballroom. Or not another. I want to build a ballroom near the White House. What's that got to do with California fires? What are you going to do about the California fires? I think, personally, Trump, Congress, everybody should be starting to think, how are we going to fix the California fires first before anything? Because, if I'm right, people need to survive because humanity is dying. Hold on, I'm gonna pull a nerd mode. So, according to my calculation, I'm joking. So, if I am right, shouldn't Trump, everybody in the world start thinking about, oh yeah, how are we gonna fix the California fires? Instead of, oh yeah, we should totally build a ballroom next to a White House. I'm sorry. By adding more cool things to our state, you're putting our state at risk because other people are going to be like, oh yeah, you're way better than us. We need to start tearing this shit down. See my point? I mean, they did that with the Twin Towers. Pardon me, but they did that with the Twin Towers. They sat there, they were like, you know what? The Twin Towers are better than us. We need to tear it down. So, I mean, who sees my point? Who doesn't? Honestly, personally, I think I have a great point. Anyways, back to gossiping instead of complaining. So, ow. I'm trying to clean and my mind just froze. When I say my mind froze, I didn't think of anything. Just poof, my mind was blank. Okay, so at school, right, we're cleaning out our lockers. Normal, casual, normal day, cleaning out our lockers. Nico, the kid that in the past broke up with me, dated me, broke up with me again, dated me again, broke up with me again, dated me again. He's trying to get with me again. Now here's the thing. He gave me a pencil sharpener pencil holder. Of course I accepted it, free pencil holder. But here's the thing. I made a tiny vow with my current boyfriend, and I told him anything that happens at school, I must tell him, including, stuff like, oh yeah, we had a little party or whatever. The smallest of the smallest things I have to report to him, so that way he knows everything about my life. Thing is I'm confused how to tell him, hey, my ex that still likes me and is trying to get with me just gave me a gift and I accepted to take it. How am I gonna say that to him without sounding like I like him? Because twin, I, he is my ex. I forever hate all of my exes. Yeah, I'm there if they need a hand. I'm there if they need someone to talk to. But it, but I'm not there if they are trying to date me. So, yeah. Ooh, I got messaged. I got a message. Once again. I got a message. Also, I don't know what to do with these. Never mind, I can put them on my door with my other collections. But I have a Zenitsu sticker and a Tanjiro sticker, and I was like, what do I do with these? So I just had them up here for a whole year, and now they're dusting and rotting. Same with when I was obsessed with Giyu Tomioka. I have a Giyu Tomioka drawing up here. Who wants it? Because I sure don't. I'm ready to dump it out in the trash. Oh my gosh, how is this thing alive? This may sound so weird to people, but when I was a kid, I was obsessed with gathering ants and some wet dirt and trapping it in a pill bottle, like an old pill bottle, and I just keep them. I've had this pill bottle in my room filled with dirt for a straight 4, I don't even know how many months. But I've had this in my room for so many months with no water and no extra dirt. And see, I'm confused because keep in mind, I've had this in my room for like 3 months. No water, no dirt, and there's a slug and worms in here. Dude, ew. Yeah, I used to be obsessed with collecting worms and slugs. I was an animal kid when I was young. Okay, like when I was littler. So here's the funny thing. Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna say that. All right. I'm gonna say one thing and one thing only. Around my boyfriend, I sound somewhat off. Like I'm sitting there, yeah, okay, okay, and so what? You know, that type of tone. On stream, I'm over here using the tone that I'm using right now. Like, hey, what's up? I have a reason behind it. I have a huge reason behind it. See, when it comes to my boyfriend, I know I can show how I actually feel around him. On a live stream, you kind of have to force yourself to be happy, force yourself up that posture. Like, oh yeah, everything's fine type of posture. Because nobody wants to watch a stream with a depressed woman that's crying all day. Okay, back to cleaning my room. It's hot in my room, so we're going to open my window. After I respond to a message. I can't text. I'm trying to clean my room. We're having a little love fight again, sitting there, about who missed each other more, and we're over here like, oh, he's not home yet. I'm gonna get off the stream. I'm so sorry I couldn't clean because like I got distracted on yapping. But I'm gonna get off because here soon he's getting off of school and I wanna call him. Because he's my pookie. He's more important than some stupid live stream. Anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna edit the stream before I get off of it. I'm editing the stream. Like, why did my phone buzz? Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna stream. Bye, bye.